Last week on this show, I spoke with Republican Senator Bill Weber about the GOP tax proposals. Well, this morning I got a chance to talk with the governor's revenue commissioner. Take a look. Well, joining us now is Revenue Commissioner Paul Marquart. Thank you so much for joining us from Dilworth.
Very good. Good morning.
Good morning. And for those who don't know where Dilworth is, it's almost in the Dakotas, but it is in Minnesota. So we're grateful for you joining us here. And of course, you are a longtime legislator. Now you're running the Revenue Department for the governor and for the state. Let me ask you about rebate checks. What is the governor's proposal on rebate checks? Because he's been talking about rebate checks for a long time now.
And Governor Walz has talked about easing the pain of inflation. And so the rebate checks is about $4 billion that would go directly back to taxpayers. It would be $1,000 for individual, $2,000 for married filing joint. And that would be also in addition $200 per dependent. So the maximum would be a $2,600 check to married filers and $1,000 to $1,600 for singles. So
Okay.
It's very, very significant.
And if we can just, we're going to put up a slide again because I want the audience to see it. The governor is talking about income caps. So it would be for couples earning under $150,000, singles earning under $70,000. So if you're making $7,100 and you're single, you're not going to get a check.
Yeah, so there's a certainty there, certainly. So if you're single, it's $75,000, and if you're married, it's $150,000. So there is a certainty there. People know if they're going to qualify for that check or not. But
Okay.
it still gets to about 2.6 million filers that will see a significant rebate.
The Republicans, of course, want to give rebate checks, similar amounts to everybody with no income cap. I want to ask you, though, the issue with these rebate checks is that the DFL legislative leadership, which is in control of the House and Senate, has been very lukewarm to this proposal. What's your latest read on that?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of negotiation before the end. And I think there is support for that because I think there's, it's use of one-time funding. And we have about $12 billion of one-time funding, and providing rebate checks one time to cover a one-time inflation is a great way to do that. And as Governor Walz has said, and Lieutenant Governor Flanagan in the One Minnesota budget, they want to give dollars back to folks to help ease the pain of inflation. And when you look at that rebate, it's about a third of all the one-time spending, which is very significant.
I want to ask you about the Social Security tax because the governor is talking about rolling it back once again with income caps. But during the campaign last spring, for at least a number of days, he was on board with eliminating this tax on Social Security income. Is that going to be enough? I mean, for the governor to say that he was for it then, and now he's saying, well, he's sort of for it or halfway for it, is that going to work?
The governor and lieutenant governor provides a significant tax cut to seniors on their taxes on Social Security benefits, and it's almost $250 million in the next 2 years. And with that plan, 90% of all senior citizens would pay no taxes on their Social Security benefits or get a cut. And further, the governor understands other concerns. There's property tax relief in his plan that will make sure that seniors can stay in their homes. There's increased investment in health care, so seniors will have health care when they need it. And finally, there are huge tax cuts and investments in those things that senior citizens care the most about, and that is their children and grandchildren.
If I can just ask you this, though, in terms of the governor also has tax increases on the wealthy, on capital gains, but he also has a child tax credit, and this is a big one. Let's put up the slide here for the child tax credit because it's $3,000 per child, or $1,800 per child, but $3,000 per child under 5. Can you tell me about this?
So the child tax credit is going to be $1,000 per child up to a maximum of 3 children, up to $3,000. And that will decrease child poverty by 25%. There's also a child care independent credit where if you have a child in daycare from 0 to 4 years of age, you can get up to $4,000 credit for one child, $8,000 for two, and up to $10,500 for three. If this was to become law, if Governor Walz's, Lieutenant Governor Flanagan's proposal would become law, Minnesota would become probably one of the very best tax-friendly states in the nation for families raising children. It would be very, very important.
Well, Commissioner Marquart, thank you so much for joining us. Your retirement from the legislature didn't last very long, but we appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much.